Thus, says that it expects adjusted profit at its e-commerce division to surge more than 950% this fiscal year as it works to increase the market value of its South African business. Prosus, which is majority owned by South Africa's Naspers, says that earnings before interest and taxes will be $400 million this fiscal year, and that's compared to $38 million the previous year. It also expects more of its businesses to list in the next 12 to 18 months, including Indian online food delivery firm Swiggy. Now, Prosus also continues to integrate artificial intelligence across its businesses as its core e-commerce business becomes a bigger source of profitability and free cash flow. And Nigeria has finally approved Exxon Mobil's sale of its onshore assets in the country to domestic energy supplier Seplat Energy. This is after a more than 2-year hiatus that stalled the conclusion of the $1.3 billion transaction. Since it was first announced in February 2022, the sale had been under scrutiny as it awaited regulatory approval. Now, under the deal, Seplat will own 40% of 4 oil mining leases and associated infrastructure, and also 51% of the Boni River natural gas liquids recovery plant. Oil majors operating in Nigeria have been retreating from onshore operations because of theft and sabotage. Industrial giant Honeywell has signed a deal with Google to bring its generative AI, including the Gemini large language model and Google's cloud AI platform Vertex, to the industrial sector. Now, the collaboration will bring together Google's AI and Honeywell's massive data set that collects information across industries from aerospace to healthcare, manufacturing, energy, and warehouses. It is expected to reduce maintenance times, increase productivity, and also help solve a labor crisis in the industrial sector. The tech and industrial giants will begin offering AI-generated insights in 2025. And finally, one of Britain's largest ever class action suits kicks off this week. The world's biggest miner by market value, BHP Group, is set to defend allegations that it is avoiding liability after a devastating dam collapse at a Brazilian iron ore mine almost 9 years ago. The mine was operated by a BHP and Vale Samarco joint venture. More than 600,000 Brazilians, 46 local governments, and about 2,000 businesses are seeking around $46.9 billion. BHP is contesting liability and says that nearly $8 billion to $18 billion has already been paid off to those affected by the disaster. The case will test how far English courts are willing to punish firms over environmental disasters. And that's a look at our corporate highlights.